In a crowded market, differentiation is the key to standing out. It refers to the unique attributes or qualities that set a product, service, or individual apart from the competition. Differentiation can be achieved through innovation, branding, excellent customer service, or unique feature offerings. Tim Ferriss, best-selling author and entrepreneur, emphasizes the importance of carving out a niche that resonates deeply with a specific audience. This tailored approach not only captures attention, but also fosters deeper loyalty among customers. The significance of differentiation in a competitive marketplace cannot be overstated. In a sea of similar offerings, it serves as a beacon for consumers overwhelmed by choice. Differentiation ensures that a product or brand is memorable, translating to increased consumer preference and brand loyalty. For companies and entrepreneurs, this means developing a distinct voice or niche that commands attention and draws customers organically. Examples of successful differentiation abound. Take Apple's approach to personal technology. Its focus on sleek design, user-friendly interfaces, and an ecosystem that offers seamless integration across devices has separated it from competitors in the tech industry. Another example is Dollar Shave Club, which disrupted the shaving market with a subscription model, a quirky brand persona, and humorous marketing, underscoring how creativity and alternative delivery can turn heads in a traditional industry. Opinions in support of differentiation suggest that it not only attracts initial customer interest, but also cultivates a community of brand advocates who can become influential in spreading word-of-mouth endorsements, a powerful form of organic growth. Tim Ferriss advocates for testing and iterating different approaches to find what resonates most with the target audience, suggesting that being distinct involves both bold ideas and a willingness to adapt. However, challenges exist in the form of imitation by competitors who can quickly copy innovations, diluting the distinctiveness that provided initial success. Additionally, mere differentiation isn't sufficient if not aligned with genuine consumer needs or superior value delivery. Some critics argue that differentiation can lead to overemphasis on niche features instead of addressing broader market expectations. Differentiation influences other aspects of market strategy, including branding, marketing, and product development. It sparks a purposeful focus that informs the entire company identity. In Tim Ferriss's way of thinking, it's about not just being different, but also being meaningfully unique, nurturing a brand story that resonates on a personal level with the audience. This strategic alignment can lead to sustained success and market presence. Standing out in a crowded market. The Tim Ferriss way revolves around strategies and philosophies that distinguish individuals or businesses in saturated markets. Tim Ferriss, an entrepreneur, author, and podcaster, is renowned for his unique approach to achieving success through unconventional tactics. The essence of his method is to leverage innovation, efficiency, and personal branding to carve a distinct identity amid competition. Central to Ferriss's philosophy is the concept of the 4-hour workweek, which advocates for optimizing productivity by focusing on high-impact activities and outsourcing low-value tasks. This principle emphasizes the importance of working smarter, not harder, and challenges traditional notions of the workday. In a crowded market, this approach allows individuals to redefine their time, focus on what truly matters, and stand out by delivering maximum value with minimal effort. Consider Ferriss's use of targeted marketing as a real-world illustration. In launching a book or product, Ferriss employs niche marketing tactics, appealing directly to specific audiences rather than attempting to capture everyone. For instance, for his books, The 4-Hour Workweek and Tools of Titans, Ferriss used his podcast platform and email newsletter, both aimed at his core audience, to generate buzz and drive sales. This strategy not only ensures a dedicated following, but also amplifies word-of-mouth promotion. Another example is his emphasis on experimentation and rapid prototyping. Ferriss often tests ideas on a small scale before rolling them out to a broader market. By gathering immediate feedback, he refines his offerings to better meet the needs of his audience, as seen in his ventures into the world of startups and digital products. Supporters of Ferriss's philosophy argue that these methods democratize success, providing tools to break through barriers without extensive resources. However, critiques argue that there are potential pitfalls. The advice may not suit everyone and can sometimes oversimplify complex challenges. Moreover, critics wonder about sustainability, questioning if the 4-hour vision aligns with long-term business growth. This approach influences other aspects of standing out in a market by fostering innovation, encouraging entrepreneurship, and promoting a results-oriented mindset. By adopting Ferriss's strategies, individuals and businesses can align their actions with meaningful goals, redefine their brand, and ultimately achieve prominence. This distinct combination of efficiency and innovation offers a roadmap for standing out in today's crowded and ever-evolving marketplaces. Leveraging unique personal strengths is about identifying and utilizing individual talents, skills, and attributes that set a person apart in competitive environments. In the context of standing out in a crowded market the Tim Ferriss way, this concept underscores the importance of self-awareness and customized strategies in making a lasting impression. Tim Ferriss, an entrepreneur and best-selling author known for his unconventional methods, often emphasizes the value of harnessing one's unique traits to differentiate oneself from others. By doing so, individuals can create niche markets or become authorities in their fields, thus reducing competition and enhancing their appeal. The significance of this point lies in its ability to transform potential weaknesses into strengths. In a crowded market where many compete on similar capabilities, having a distinct approach becomes invaluable. Ferriss often points to the idea that the things that make you different, which might initially seem like obstacles, can actually become your most compelling advantages. This encourages a shift away from the one-size-fits-all mindset and towards personalized strategies that align with innate talents and passions. A prime example is Tim Ferriss himself, who utilized his multitasking ability and curiosity to pioneer the 4-hour brand, starting with the 4-hour Workweek. By leveraging his knack for efficiency and optimization, he carved out a unique space in the self-help genre. Another example is his podcast, The Tim Ferriss Show, where his distinct style of deep, inquisitive interviews has drawn millions of listeners by focusing on extracting the unique insights of his guests. Support for this approach can be seen in the rise of personal branding and niche marketing, where professionals succeed by cultivating and promoting their unique identities. However, challenges such as the fear of vulnerability or deviating from conventional paths can pose risks to those who wish to embrace their unique strengths. Critics might argue that focusing too narrowly on individual strengths could limit adaptability or discourage growth in areas outside of one's comfort zone. Nevertheless, leveraging unique personal strengths is inherently connected to the broader strategy of differentiation in markets. It influences other aspects of the main topic by promoting authenticity and innovation, which are crucial for building a memorable and influential presence. Ultimately, the successful application of this strategy involves balance, capitalizing on what sets one apart while remaining open to learning and adaptation in an ever-evolving marketplace. The concept of standing out in a crowded market, as exemplified by Tim Ferriss, centers on differentiating oneself or one's brand in an environment saturated with competitors. Standing out is about creating a unique value proposition that captures the attention and interest of a target audience. Ferriss, known for his work in entrepreneurship and lifestyle design, emphasizes leveraging unconventional strategies, testing assumptions, and maximizing efficiency to carve out a niche. The significance of this approach lies in its ability to break through the noise, allowing brands or individuals to become more memorable and influential within their domain. One real-world application of Tim Ferriss's methods is his use of the 4-hour workweek concept. Through this, he challenged traditional work norms and offered an alternative path to achieving personal and professional success. By focusing on productivity hacks, outsourcing, and automation, Ferriss carved out a distinctive place in the self-help and business world, which was innovative at the time of its release. Another example is his approach to marketing and book launches, as seen with The 4-Hour Body. Ferriss used unconventional methods like partnering with bloggers and using targeted online promotions to garner attention, effectively bypassing more traditional and saturated marketing avenues. Supporters of Ferriss's strategies argue that in a crowded market, traditional routes are often ineffective due to oversaturation. By embracing disruption and experimentation, individuals and companies can identify unique opportunities that others may overlook. However, potential challenges include the risk of failure inherent in unconventional methods and the ongoing need to adapt and iterate when initial strategies do not yield the desired results. Critics might argue that Ferriss's approach is not universally applicable or that it can sometimes come across as gimmicky if not executed authentically. Ferriss's philosophy influences other aspects of standing out in a crowded market by promoting the idea of iterative testing and rapid experimentation. It encourages entrepreneurs and marketers to be agile, willing to pivot, and focused on solutions that maximize impact with minimal resources. This approach aligns with broader entrepreneurial ideals of resilience and innovation, providing a framework for navigating competitive spaces. Overall, while not without its pitfalls, the Tim Ferriss way challenges the status quo and empowers individuals and brands to think creatively in their quest to distinguish themselves in a busy marketplace.